Hey guys, it's Steve from Skull Gaming Network. Welcome to another Retro Bowl video, and today I'm going to show you guys how to get the perfect draft scenario for building a amazing squad going into your year 2 of the game, which is your first full season. We're going to start off doing a new game. I'm going to show you guys how to get it right from the very beginning. You name your coach whatever you want. I normally start with favorite team. It'll work this way. It might work other ways. I'm not even going to bother changing my favorite team if I have to do this more than once. I'll show you the first time. I'll probably cut to when I get the perfect settings, and then we'll go from there. You can skip the tutorial unless you want to play it. Don't need to worry about your team's win-loss record too much. What you want to do is you want to look at your roster. Every roster is going to start with 5 players. But where you can make or break a better or worse draft is as follows. 1, you're going to want to have at least 3 full 2-star players. And then 2, you're going to look at the age. I believe quarterbacks and kickers decline at age 32. Everyone else declines at age 30. So a 30-year-old quarterback will maintain value. 31-year-old D lineman will decline. But the rest of those guys are young. Unfortunately, they're not 2-stars, though, so this is not a perfect draft. But what you want at least 3 2-star or higher players who are going to maintain their value. 3 is the most I've ever seen. So if you do that, and then you trade all 3, you'll have, obviously, your 1 first-round pick, but then you'll have 1 plus 3 as 4 second-round picks, and that's going to be immensely valuable. So that is step 1. I'm going to cut out however many attempts it takes for me to get that perfect roster, but I will show you what it looks like before I proceed to the next step. And I think I have it here with a base Buffalo roster. Now we have a 36-year-old quarterback, but he's at 2.5 stars. So I'm banking on him only declining from 2.5 stars to 2 stars. Then we have a running back and a wide receiver that don't matter. A defensive lineman, 29 years old, 2 stars, should stay at 2 stars. And a kicker at age 23, also 2 stars. Once you have that, you're going to want to tank your Week 17 game. 2 reasons. 1, you'll still get 1 coaching credit. It'll be really important if you're able to get 4 coaching credits by the end of your Week 17 game. But 2, if you lose your first game, by losing your first game, you get better draft prospects. So I'm going to lose this game, and we'll come back once I've intentionally lost this game with further steps. Alrighty, and now that I have tanked and lost my Week 17 game, which I did just by throwing a bunch of interceptions, the next step will be to go to the front office and find a free agent, a 1-star free agent that costs 4 coaching credits, and sign them to a contract. So now you have a 6-player roster. Then you can skip the playoffs. If there's none on the first try, scroll through every free agent, back out, then do the playoffs, and after the playoffs, check again. It'll give you a new list, and odds are they'll be worse than before, so you're more likely to get a 1-star. But anyone that's a 1-star is a 3rd-round pick. That's why you're making the trade. Now here we go. It's this perfect scenario. The quarterback is still 2 stars. So that's 1 second-round pick, 2 second-round picks, 3 second-round picks. And then the 1-stars are 3rd-round picks, including the one you sign. So it works really well. And now, jumping into the draft, look at this. 1 first-rounder, 4 second-rounders, 4 third-rounders. When you look at the draft, you're typically going to want at least 1 elite defender. Honestly, I'd zone in on at most 3 players you want in the first round, and then use your scouting to see what stats you like best. For me, I like the look of Marlon Mannion. So Marlon, welcome to the team. In round 2, 3.5-star defender, not bad. We will take that. And then max speed running back. That potential is nice. A 3-star wide receiver can get to max speed. We'll take that. Then we have one more pick. That's a really juicy looking quarterback. These mid and late rounds, that's where you'll additionally want to use scouting. You know, a D-back that can get really solid speed, we'll take that. And then your third round picks. These were all one-star players, remember? Now look at this. I have 3 picks left, and I have a 2.5-star kicker. Not that I really want him, but disregarding kickers, there are 6 2-star players. So I'm turning those 1-star players' third-round picks into 2-star players' second-round picks. Now, if your 2-star players are terrible in year 2, don't worry, because after year 2 and before year 3's draft, you can trade them. And again, they were third-round picks. They're going to become second-round picks. You're just building up, moving up the chain. In this case, let's see, we're going to scout these players. I don't really like them. What about these defenders? We might take Shaq and Njoku. We might take Tom and Nunwa. But you can see there is a lot of potential depending what you want. We'll take a tight end. We have one more pick. Let's scout the kicker. We'll actually take the kicker. And that is the squad. So again, I took a year 1 team with 3 2-star players and 2 1-star players. I took my coaching credits, got a third 1-star player, turned those into 3 second-rounders, 3 third-rounders, and then look at this team I drafted. 3-star defense, 2.5-star offense. Nothing crazy, but compared to the fact that you had a 1-star and a half-star, that's a pretty solid build of a team. Going completely from scratch, no money spent. This is pretty close to a perfect draft. This is perfect draft conditions. At most, I would have had slightly different prospects, which if you really want to nitpick for the perfect prospects, you would just have to repeat this process over and over again a few more times to get the team that you want. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video seeing how can you get the best year 2 starting team possible. If you found it helpful, leave a like. If you're new around here, subscribe for more Retro Bowl content. I tend to do a lot of guides, a lot of strategy. If there's any other strategy you want help with, whether it's a follow-up to this or something else within Retro Bowl, let me know in the comments. I also made a video about coaching skills that would supplement this well in terms of taking this team you've built and bumping them up to the next level. So I'd recommend you check that out if you found this video helpful and you have a good starting team and you want to know where do you go from here. Now, obviously, you need coaching credits to get coaches, but if you win your first few games, you'll get the coaching credits to hire those coaches. With all of that being said, that's going to do it for this video, though. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And until next time, and as always, peace out.